click start recording. Welcome back the YouTube audience for what will be episode 69 of CLG FC. Uh, so if you miss any of the former action and you're interested, all the VODs are up on YouTube. Um, and so all I mean it's more than 69 episodes or 68 episodes because we have episodes for the off season as well, which are not official episodes. But damn, yeah, we're on episode 69. So we've got we've gone through quite a bit. It is going to take a while to get to each game. The database has a lot to process. It's an extremely large database that contains about 408,000 players. I think the max recommended is like 189 or something like that thousand or 190,000 players, and we are over double that. So it does take a while to get through each game. It just is what it is. Reed is the only one I want to actually discuss a new contract with, but I think he doesn't like big matches, right? He's unambitious. So yeah, I didn't want to. I don't know. We'll move on from there. Mike Smith can go on the loan list. That's fine. We're not moving anybody to the under 21s because there's no league for the under 21s we're in right now, as opposed to the under 18s, which we do have a league in, and that is that. So that's a fluffy staff meeting. So yeah, huge database. So just be aware it takes a while. It takes even longer when the transfer window's open. And we are in December 21st, which means we're about a week and a half away from that opening. Um, so January is going to be a slog to get through. We got 2 games in January. The other unfortunate thing is because we're so far down the pyramid. Oh wow, sorry. Because we're so far down the pyramid. Um, uh, there's not a lot of teams in each league, so we only have 10 teams in our league. So we only play 18 games. Instead, not like anything remotely close to the top 10 levels where you're playing close to 40 games a season. We're playing 18 games a season. What that means is there's a lot of time in between games, and on top of that, after our next match versus Standards St. Wilfrid's Reserves, every match after that is 3 weeks apart. So it's going to be a while once we get past this next game. But that's just something we got to deal with. Uh, it's just the nature of being this far down the pyramid. The more we climb, the closer we get to the bigger leagues. And really, you're looking at even at like a level 12 is when it starts to really concatenate together more, right? So there is that. Really, when you look at level 10, level 11, level 12 leagues, which are more regional leagues, you're talking like you know, combined counties leagues. You're talking about like Anglican football league, things like that, right? Where it's not like a Lancaster and Cheshire amateur league where it's very, very regionalized, right? Lancaster and Cheshire amateur league is going to cover maybe a 30 square mile radius. It's not going to cover a huge ground because these are people that have full-time jobs. They can't afford to travel long distances. You know, they have to get there themselves, park, and you know, play the game. They own all their own equipment. The clubs don't own anything when you're down here. So it's built so that you don't play as many games because it doesn't interfere with your life as much. You know what I mean? It's like pub teams. So you don't want to ask a pub team to play 30 games because you might not get enough players for all 30 games. So you ask them to play an 18 game schedule instead. Um, that's essentially what it's like. Once you get into the regional leagues, though, the things like, you know, let me load the pyramid so I can actually know what I'm talking about, and look at what I'm talking about. Uh, but yeah, once you get up to, I would say it like a level, kind, I don't know. Some divisions in level 13 have like 16 clubs. That's a pretty sizable like division. The Northern Alliance third division, which is level 14, has 16 clubs. But I mean, the Anglican combination division, level 3 has or division 3 has 18 clubs. But most clubs down here 9, 7, 8, 12, 10. It's when you get really to level 11, which is the step 7. It's the lowest step in the National League system for England. That's when it starts to get beefy. That's when you're looking at 14 clubs, 18 clubs, 17 clubs, 20 clubs, things like that. And if you get a division above that and you're in step 10, then you're in the big ones. 22 clubs, 20 clubs, like huge amount of games you're playing. Uh, we usually do this every episode. We did it last episode on the YouTube. So I know we've done it already on the Switch, but we're going to do it again for this episode, 69. Let's do Leagues in Focus. We talked about MLS. They're in off-season. The Galaxy win their sixth title. Let's move on to the Premier League. It's Aston Villa back at the top. Game in pocket, granted, but still back at the top over Newcastle and Man City. Liverpool are third. Arsenal fifth. I'm sorry, Liverpool are fourth, Arsenal fifth, Spurs are sixth, Man United seventh, Chelsea eighth, my beloved West Ham are ninth. Um, at the bottom, Brentford three clear from the drop, Hull are in the drop on 12 points in 18th. Norwich are 19th. They're four adrift. Southampton got their first win of the season finally, but they are still 10 points adrift. Sky Bet Championship, it's still Sheffield United. They are leading the league by 3 points over Luton Town, who are appointed by the playoff places, which are occupied by Wolves, Palace, Burnley, and Blackburn now. Portsmouth have been bumped out of the playoff places. They do have a game in hand, granted. Three teams on 40 points too, with Burnley, Blackburn, and Portsmouth. Portsmouth are literally outside by a goal. Coventry City and Ipswich 2 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom of the league, Derby in trouble. They haven't won in 5 now. They are 3 points above the drop. Preston are 3 points adrift, but they picked up a win in their last game. Same with Swansea, who are still 5 adrift. Oxford United unbeaten in their last 2, but they're still 9 adrift at the bottom. Plenty of football left for those teams. Sky Bet League One, it's Burton Albion now at the top. They're back at the top. They have 3 games in pocket over Reading, though. I mean, wow. Reading in second place on goal difference by 8 goals over Stoke City. Cardiff City in the playoff place in fourth. That's Plymouth Argyle and Stockport County. Fleetwood Town are 3 points outside looking in, but have a game in hand. At the bottom, Wickham now level on points with Cambridge, but Wickham above the drop by 2 goals in the goal difference. Leyton Orient also level on points with 24. Chesterfield are on 24 points as well. 4 teams level on points at the bottom. Carlton Athletic, or sorry, Charlton Athletic are only above the drop by a point as well. Tranmere Rovers now at the foot of the table on 21 points, but they have 2 games in hand over Chesterfield, 1 over the rest of the teams fighting for the drop, to avoid the drop, I should say. Skybet League 2, Grimsby Town still lead the way, 51 points over Carlisle, and now Forest Green Rovers, who have snuck back into the promotion spots by a point over Peterborough United, Walsall, Newport County, who are back in a playoff spot with 4 wins from their last 5, and Exeter City, who have actually slipped down a little bit. They've only got 1 win in their last 5. Exeter only in the playoff places on goal difference over both the Dons of Wimbledon and Bradford City and Barrow. So 3 teams level on 36 points there. Crawley Town and Port Vale and Cheltenham Town are also 2 points outside. So again, 7th to 13th, 2 points separate them. 7th to 15th, 3 points separate them. It's extremely tight there in that mid-table in Skybet League 2. Aldrich and Hale are above the drop by a point. Accrington Stanley are still in the drop, but they've lifted off the foot of the table to win and a draw in their last 2 games. They actually have 2 wins, 2 draws, and that's a goal for France right out the gate 6 minutes in over Colombia. It's a really tidy finish. 5-hole, sneak it in the far post, just tucked it inside. Really good finish. Marie Antoinette Kyoto with the goal. Probably butchered that last name, but it came up so quickly and disappeared so quickly. I was like, so, but yeah, Sutton United Only one win in their, I'm sorry, 4 draws, but no wins in their last 5 games. They're 5 points adrift at the bottom. Accrington, 2 wins, 2 draws, a loss in their last 5. Pretty good. At the Vanarama National, AFC Filed still lead the way by 4 points over the rest of the league. The playoff places are occupied now by Torquay United, Kidderminster Harriers, Southend United, Bromley Scunthorpe United, and the Doncaster Rovers. Hartlepool, 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 means they are now a point outside the playoff places, with York, who have fallen out of the playoff places. Um, as well. At the bottom, Oldham have really, by the way, they were a relegation threat. They have turned it on. Woking at the bottom is, I'm sorry, Barnet and Borehamwood, who are 3 points above the drop. Woking in the drop by 3 points, just ahead of Dorking Wanderers, who've picked up 2 straight draws. They're still 8 adrift. Harrogate Town are now 11 adrift, and Aldershot Town are 14 points adrift, and they have 19 games to play in that division. The division directly above us, Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division 2. Lord Raglan, 3 wins in a row. They've really turned it on. They are now leading the league by 2 points over Elton Lib Hargreaves, who are 2 points ahead of the or in the promotion spot by 2 points over Fenniscals and Pleasanton Reserves. Elton Lib Hargreaves, not the best form for a promotion candidate. 1 win and 4 draws in their last 5, but they still haven't lost. They're still picking up a little bit of points here and there. They do have to be careful about Fenniscal refinding their early season form if that was the case. But for now, Elton Lib Hargreaves are in second place by 2 points. At the bottom, Croft Reserves have lifted themselves out of the drop with a win and a draw in their last 2 games. That means they're on 10 points. They're a point clear of the drop right now over Langho Reserves, who have dropped 2 straight decisions, who are also 1-2-2 in their last 5. Mill Hill St. Peter also 1-3. They're 1-3-5 in their last 5, so they're still picking up points, but they're still 3 points adrift as well. That is a head injury. That is a head injury. That is an instant head injury. Tori, you got to call the meds on right there. That is a bang. That's a collision of. Oh, 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 oh. You got to call the meds on immediately. The physio, the head doctor. It's a really, really smart finish on the goal. They're showing their goal again. She got clambered in the head. Anyway, that's Leagues in Focus. Let's keep moving on. Oh, we got scouting reports here. Somebody made I think it was Zealand, made a point that how do you say his name? Harvey or Hervé Renard should be the next U.S. men's national team coach after the Olympics, because his contract is up after the Olympics, and France very much could win this tournament too, the women's tournament. It's going to be a little bit tough for them though. I mean, Spain are so good, like Spain just look really, really, really good. The U.S. doesn't look too bad too. The U.S. looks miles better now than they did at the World Cup, and this is what agitates me, right? Is that players don't know, or I shouldn't say players, coaches don't know, or they're too afraid at the national team to pull the trigger on players and not starting them. Martinez and Ronaldo, right? Why did Ronaldo play as much as he did at the Euros when he clearly wasn't at the level of quality that the Euros required? You know, to be competitive at the Euros, I mean, right? Why did you go back to that 2018 World Cup qualifying? Why did the U.S. rely on an aging Altidore, an aging Howard, which he played okay, actually, to be fair to him, but an aging Bradley in the midfield? Like, why did they go back to that well? Why did, you know what I mean? And then you look at the U.S. women's team at the World Cup last year, the Women's World Cup last year. Why did they have an aging Megan Rapinoe, you know, other aging stars on the side? Well, they're big names. They draw, people know them. Like, they're still quality players, but they're not the same type of player. Megan Rapinoe at the 2023 Women's World Cup is not the Megan Rapinoe from the 2019. You know what I mean? 4 years is a long time. When she was on the squad in what 2015, I think was when they beat Japan. She looked fucking awesome at that World Cup. She was an incredible player at that World Cup. 8 years on, you're not the same player. You know what I mean? When you're almost in your 40s, I think as well, you're not the same player. You have to, as a coach, be able to look at this and just be like, you know what? Uh, we're done here. Like, thank you very much for all the years for the national team, but you're not good enough. Like, you're old. You've lost too much that we need to call it quits here. Like, I don't know. Oh, what a save! What an unbelievable save! It's yeah, Katoto. Sorry, not Kyoto. Katoto, the goal scorer. She just beat her player, beat her marker, and had a thunder. And I mean, it was a thundering header from like 6 yards, and the keeper just put one hand up and got it over the bar. Like she hit it right in the corner, and the keeper just went and put it over. I'm like, what a save that was. So, uh, that really was that's the idea on that corner was good, but it needed to be a little bit shorter because had that corner been shorter, you had Katoto making the same run, and you could get either the flick on or the flick towards the back post, and either one would have been really troubling. But instead, it went right center of the box, and Colombian keeper was there to just to claim it for free. Should have been a foul, arguably. Then again, it is Tori Penso who's the ref, and she's fucking terrible. She's an awful referee. They got they do with the one linesman I really like. She plays she runs the line in MLS, and like she's one of the best lines. I don't want to say linesmen, but like she's one of the best assistant referees that is in MLS. Like just unbelievably good. But Tori Penso as a center is not good at all. So she's gotten better, to her credit. I said this the other. She's gotten a little bit better from when she first started doing MLS games, but that first season she did MLS, oh my god, holy moly, was she bad. But I feel like MLS is going the way of the Premier League, where there's not really a lot of great referees anymore. Uh, I'm trying to see. I'm I'm trying to see who the refs are. There is one that I really like who's really good. Alan Chapman is too inconsistent. Oh, Ismail Elfath. He's good. He's a pretty good ref. Uh, is she assistant ref? Catherine Nesbitt. Yeah. Catherine Nesbitt is the assistant ref I was talking about. She's very good. Uh, Premier League. West Ham lost to Chelsea. Who else do we have? Corey Walkwell. He's not good. Edvin Jurasevich. He's okay. Uh, Chris Penso. I mean, he's not good at all. Both Pensos are really bad. Soren Stoica is. Ricardo Salazar is okay. I don't know. I just maybe I just have an issue with. Oh my God, a Kun. Now you're fucking hurt. You're gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be the club physio, isn't it? So a Kun might be out for this next game. 9 days, and his injury is 9 to 11 days. So here we go. SMO roster. Holy crap! Is the website taking forever to load? Oh, here we go. What do we got? Drew Fisher, John Freeman, Armando Villarreal is okay. Actually, I don't mind him. Ted Uncle, oh God. Oh, fuck. No. Hell no. uh, Columbia claiming handball. I didn't see it. Oh, I don't know. I think I think based on the new updated laws, that is not a handball. No, I think it's down by the side. She does try to last second move it away. I just think you can't give that as a handball. She's jumping too, so the arm has come out a little bit because she's jumping. So she's jumping. So the arm was here, and then she made the jump, and it pulled the arm about an inch or two away from the body, and then it hits the arm. Very clearly hits the arm, right dead center of the arm. But it's down by the side, and the arm is not the only reason the arm's not dead side tucked is because she's made the jump. So the arm is in a natural position. Uh, Brat, I could make available. Oh, Brat's. You know what? Where's the tactics screen? How long? Brat is out 8 days to 2 weeks. Brat is out 8 days to 2 weeks still. So I think he's going to be doubtful. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, oh, what a finish. Oh, what a finish. France 2-0 up now. About 20 yards, and it's Dolly who scored. Maybe not 20 yards, it's maybe like 16, but that thing just went straight up and smacked the underside of the bar. And like as a keeper, you've got no chance. You've got no chance when a ball does that. So let's see here. Yeah, Brat is back in 8 days to 2 weeks, and the next fixture is 8 days away. So now, okay, Silas 2 to 3 days. I'm not worried. That's fine. Uh, yeah, Marie Antoinette Katoto in the 6th, Ken Zadali in the 18th. So France 2-0 lead. We got the under 18s league coming up. Marine under 18s. It's really like the start of the second round of fixtures. Then like we've already gone through half the league. Now we're going through the second half of the league. In the meantime, by the way, I'm also uploading, and I do need to. I've spent the time uploading the uh, some of the other videos because I'm behind on the YouTube recordings. So I just finished uploading episode 60. Now I have. Why is Duolingo messaging me at 9:30 saying, "Hey, don't forget your streak"? Like, bitch, it's 9:30 in the morning. I ain't doing no streak at 9:30 in the morning. Message me at night. So let me get episode 61 going here while we wait. Because I am up I'm on I'm uploading 61 now. And this one that you're watching is 69. So I am a little bit behind on the uploads. It's not too bad. Like we recorded episode 61 on the 19th. So that's like what, 9 days? So it's not that bad, but yeah, I am a smidge behind. Don't. Oh, there we go. So 61's underway. That's uploading. It's going to be one of those things too where obviously the uploads. I think this is 61. Yeah. I need to go back in and actually edit that real quick because I said it was the first part of the 55th stream, and there is not. There's no two parts. It is just the 55th stream. So anyway, so that's uploading. In the meantime, this jazzy song I really like actually. Sounds really good. Who is this? This is K391. Everybody loving this. Uh, I love it when music's a little bit. Oh, that was an awkward ball, but it's dealt with thankfully. Um, I like it when it's a little bit off. Like you have rock that has a little jazz in it. Has house that has a little jazz in it. You know, things like that. Rock that has a little bit of strings in it. Things like that. Big fan of that kind of stuff. So, oh God, let's get the stretch out. Oh. Same thing as before, by the way. Once the Olympic football game ends, we're going to take another break. So we got a ways to go. By the way, ways to go. They're only in the 23rd minute, but you're looking at about another 5-10 minute break, about an hour 40 from now. So anyway, ah, it's just a replay of the. Was it Katoto that had the assist on the other goal? She got a goal and assist. She's playing great, actually. Oh, I meant to. There we go. So long day today, chock full of the Olympics. I'm so excited. I'm actually just excited to get into all the other, like the football. I love the football. Don't get me wrong. I love the football, but I am so excited.
I
Ziggurat
intend to live by my own code
is
now.
the ziggurat. Da, 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 da. Hello, Zig. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the channel. We are playing counter. We're playing a save. I'll explain it in a minute. As we have Wellman Stars and Counter Logic FC under 18s draw. We drew Marines. It was Odin Pillinger in the 11th, Wellman in the 85th to rescue a draw, then Wellman again in the 87th to go ahead before we coughed it up in the first minute of added time to Joe Shorak. And Marines actually took a red card in the 87th. Paul Tolfrey was sent off for a second bookable offense. 2-2. So we lead the okay, good. Leamington under 18s lost, which means we actually lead the under 18s league by 3 points, and we have got what 14 games left in the under 18s league. So there is that. Uh, welcome to everybody. If you're brand new on the channel, we are playing a save called Counter Logic FC. It is a homage to Counter Logic Gaming, which died last year, the esports org. All of the starting 11 are players who are all the starting 11 players on our side are former fans, commentators, or friends of players and somehow connected with the old CLG. So we decided we still keep in contact with each other on a daily basis, a lot of us. So we decided to recreate Counter Logic Gaming as a football club in FM. And these are our adventures. We started in level 20 using Dan FM databases, England level 20 database. And from there, we have now been promoted to level 17. We're in season 4. This is day 60 on the YouTube. This is episode 69. So we're 12 games into the season. We are clear. We're 9 clear at the top with 6 to play. So it's a much shorter season. It's going to be a bit of processing though because it is a very large database. It is a 408,000 player database right now, and we also after this game coming up against Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves, every fixture is going to be 3 weeks apart. So and we got the transfer window opening. So it's going to get a bit messy after the Sanders St. Wilfrid's game. Just be aware. But in general, welcome along. It's great to have you, Zig. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the trucking, by the way? I need to know. I should just look at the log actually, but um, I do. Oh, that might be a no. No, it's not a pen. I got the Olympics on the side. Exclamation point Olympics for more information about that. Um, but yeah, we gotta. I'm planning on playing Euro Truck. I got to go. I got to northern Finland. Had to deliver Santa the coal for the bad kids. Nice. I like that. That's good. I was thinking about this, Zig, and I thought because I know you said we should play together. We definitely should. I am off, obviously, all the next week. So tomorrow I had football manager plan, more football manager plan, just to get through the off season. So I think once I'm through the off season, or at least halfway through the off season, I'll definitely be playing. I have F1 2012 scheduled for Tuesday, and I am not going to want to race for 14 hours. So I have a feeling after I'm done the F1, I might do like 2 races in the F1 and then kick over to ETS, or I could always start with ETS and then kick over to the F1, but something like that. Um, you can just message me anytime. That's totally cool. I will definitely do that. Um, but yeah, I'm looking to do quite a bit of Euro Truck actually. Probably, I would say 4 or 5 days this break that I have for FM. So, I mean not FM, Euro Truck. Sorry. Oh my God. Uh, Corsham Town signed Parrish. He's just on our watch list. We're going to tick over to 5 to go here. So it is still 2-0 France over Colombia. And I keep forgetting to tab out so I don't encode errors as much. Um, so it does make the processing a little longer if we do tab out, but it also means I don't have encoding errors. Um, and that's just an FM thing. The encoding error is just an intensity of the processing of FM. By the way, it happens on a lot of FM streamers' saves or streams. Uh, anyway, so I didn't sleep well last night, so I had a big ass yawn there. I actually woke up at like 2:45 in the morning, around there, and I just could not fall back asleep. And I went to bed at 10, which is like a literal. Usually I go to bed around 10:30, and I get up at 5:40. So like the plan is usually I give myself about 10 minutes to fall asleep, and I usually get about 7 hours. What Olympics you got on? Exclamation point Olympics. I'll type it. I can't type apparently. Jesus. There we go. I've got women's football, France Colombia from Thursday. So, but yeah. That's what I got on. So my plan is I've got the women's football. I have the rugby from Thursday on, the men's quarterfinals. That's next. After I finish the men's quarterfinals, I've got opening ceremonies. And then after opening ceremonies, I think I think it's like handball and then volleyball and tennis. It's all over the place, and I'm so looking forward to that. I am so looking forward to jumping around and being like fencing, volleyball, field hockey, tennis, handball. You know, uh, fuck everything. I'm so looking forward to getting to that point. Um, but I watched the U.S. Zambia. That wasn't a very good game, in all honesty. We'll move on. I'm not giving Crampton a new contract. Sorry. uh, Harrison's going to stay on the under 18s for now, but he will after the season move up to the 21s because he's just going to be too old. Um, so I was watching the swimming last night. Yes, I've heard a little bit about it. I'm trying to avoid all spoilers. So I was out obviously yesterday, and they had the Olympics on where I was at, and I thankfully didn't have any sound because I was at like an arcade bowling place, so all the noise from inside was drowning out the TVs. But I did see that the U.S. took like a 4-0 lead versus New Zealand in the football, the men's football. So I'm like, okay, I've had one result spoiled for me, but it's not. I mean, that's a group stage game. It's not the end of the world. I'm still gonna watch it. So I want to see how we scored the goals and how we did. I actually have three players on the U.S. squad. I'm really interested. Nathan Harriel, who currently plays for the Union. Jack. So Nathan Harriel, who currently plays for the Union. Jack McGlynn, who plays for the Union as well, and Paxton Aronson, who is currently at Eintracht Frankfurt, and he used to play for the Union. So uh, Paxton's an interesting one because Paxton, I think, is 19, and he was like, I think when he played in the under 18s the CONCACAF under 18s Champions League, he won like golden ball at that tournament or something like that when he was with us. So like the kid's pretty freaking good. Like his brother, I like a lot because he was really good with us. But then when he went to Europe, he just never really panned out. Um, I say that the kid's 23, I think. I think Brendan Aronson's 23 or 24. So it's like he's still. Brendan Aronson is 23. So it's like, of course, he could still develop. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, He's not. He's not been great. uh, he had 7 goals for the Union in two. Yes, he's went on loan to Utrecht for the season. I don't know if that was this upcoming season or the past season. No, I don't want Paxton Aronson, brother. I just want Paxton Aronson. Uh, oh, this season that just ended. Yeah, right. Oh no, for the announced that they extended his contract. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, they extended his contract until 2028 at Eintracht, and then they loaned him out to Utrecht for the upcoming season. I see. He was at he was at Vitesse. Yeah, he did pretty good at Vitesse. 4 goals in 14 games as a 19-year-old or as a 20-year-old. So he's about to turn 21. But 4 goals in 14 games as a winger, as a 20-year-old, is not that bad. So I will say that. His brother is 24. I'm sorry. His brother is 23. He's going to turn 24 in October. He has 20 goals in 184 appearances. Now, if you take Bethlehem Steel out, that's 21 appearances. So that's 19 goals in 163 games. And then if you take the Union out, um, that's 51 games out. So 51 and 21 is 72. And that would be 8 goals. So that'd be 12 goals in 112 games. It's not the best. You know what I mean? It's not the best. But It depends on the assist. I'm only looking at the Wikipedia and it only has goals. If it's something where he scores like 5 goals but he has like 15 assists, I would say, you know what? He's doing very good as a winger. But I would, you know, what I mean, it depends. It really depends. Here's our uh oh no, this is our upcoming opponent. Sorry. So here's our upcoming opponent. This was the match between Standard St. Wilfrid's in the blue and Cone in the yellow. General performance of Standard St. Wilfrid's versus the league average. Did Columbia score? No, that's a corner. Team attacking Standard St. Wilfrid's versus the league average, and then team defending. Ooh, 4 clean sheets, pretty good. Fouls made per game is pretty high. Possession one is though as well. Well, that was a dangerous corner. I just didn't use the. Okay, so shortlisted players nearing the end of contract. Let's see. Sort by potential, please. Tom Parrish at Corsham Town, who are in Southern League Division One South. I don't think he's coming here. I don't really need it. Oh my God, he plays so many positions though. Oh my God. Uh, it's one of those things where like I never think I need I never think I need another player. But then when you find and scout a good player and he plays like 4 to 5 positions, is it worth having that flexibility? Do you know what I mean? Like part of the time, it's just worth having somebody that you can name on the bench, especially in a league where you can only name 5 subs. It's worth having somebody that's that dynamic. You know what I mean? I do want to re-sign Ben Brindley. I think he's been fucking excellent. So you're not going to be a star player. You're very much still an impact sub. But well, I don't know if I could do. Why do let's do an optional extension. Well, no, because this contract's expiring anyway, right? Can I not reset? There we go, reset. So let's do an optional extension. You still want the 625. I mean, you're still getting that's what you're getting paid now. You want a 30% promotion wage rise. What if I gave you a 15%, but then I added a 15% yearly wage rise anyway? So he's okay with that. I'm okay with that too. So Dwight is getting a fucking contract. Enough time has a 1 year. We're triggering his extension. Dwight's been excellent. He's getting an extension. Tom set um Tom set's an interesting one because I think he's starting to fade, but I'm still going to trigger his extension because we still need him. Um, Waywell's gone. He's not good enough and has a two-year extension clause. No, he's gone. Nathan Taylor's not good enough. He's gone. Can I not sort by potential? Here we go. Simon Roger Moak. I've never used them. Like I have not used these players at all. Um, the 4 stars with a 1 year extension on 140 pounds, it might be worth triggering. But these guys that aren't good enough, O'Keefe, I'm sorry, you're going. Uh, I'm gonna apply the remaining recommendations for the rest. The only one that's come up that I would, if it was Simon Roger McKendy that came up, I would re-sign him in a heartbeat. Uh, the youth contracts. I don't, I don't really know if I like any of these guys. Liam Lawrence maybe. Liam Lawrence maybe. He's a forward, right? He's rated as our 12th best striker. That's not great. He's rated as our. He's just. That's not great at all. Uh, I don't know. I'll think about him. uh, delay. Oh, Jesus. Come on, guys. Delay. Delay. I want to get these ones that say delay, the offer contract, off on delay. And then apply remaining recommendations. So we're going to delay all of them. Let's go through the scout report. I got a piece so bad. Uh, oh, good. My scout's actually figuring out that I don't want anybody over the age of 27. I only have to reject 2 people or toss out 2 people. And really, they're free agent offers, so it's not even on my scout. So they're gone. Uh, I'll be right back. I could just rest them so bad. They're about to blow for half. They're about 4 minutes from halftime in the game. It's always the way, isn't it? It's always the way. The moment that you go to the restroom, a goal gets scored. Always the way. The moment you look away, the moment you step away, the moment you go down the concourse, somebody scores a goal. Marine Antoinette Katoto just scored a third for France. They're 3-0 up, 2 minutes from halftime. It's a pretty good goal. It's a ball coming. It's almost carbon copy the second goal that Daly scored with the cross coming in and then the late run with the header. Like we saw the save earlier when it was 1-0. Then we saw France scored the exact same way. The second one wasn't saved. The first one was just amazing fucking save. And then they just scored basically a carbon copy goal. So Colombia looked very weak against the cross right now. West Ham did beat Leicester, came from behind to do so. Nicely done. And we keep moving on. Marching towards match day, I'll say. We are 3 days away. They got a minute until stoppage time. But they just entered the 45th minute. We are going to have 4 minutes of additional time here at the end of the first half. I think it's one for the head check and 3 for the goals. So something like that usually. Anyway. Oh, did I get booted? I did get booted. I got booted out of both. Okay. Anyway. France wants to score a fourth. Jesus. They look really good, the French women. They look really good in this game. Colombia's not like a pushover team. Like, obviously, they're not like a gold medal competing team, or they're not like a gold medal favorite, but, you know, they're by no means a team you can take lightly. We'll put it that way. And the fact that France has come out and made him look completely pedestrian is pretty good. Yeah, well, that's a bit soft, I think. Certainly not a yellow card, but of course we do not have a good ref at the center, so it's a yellow card. Anyway, where am I? Oh my God, right here. Uh, nothing really, nothing really doing. We extended contracts. We triggered them. That's good. So it's not a bad ball, but oh, don't tell me. Oh, fuck's sake! Now Mukendi's hurt. What the fuck is going on, man? Now my backup striker's hurt. This isn't even the selection. This isn't even the. Customized current view. It's on there. Oh no, hold on. Oh, I gotta sneeze too. Hold on. Look at Wellman. Oh, you know what? Maybe we bring Wellman on. Maybe it's we've only signed the motherfucker, so maybe it's time we bring Wellman on. Konikun is 4 days, and how many are we away? 3 days. I think he can play. Sheamus is going to be fine. Brat is 7 days. I don't think he should play. I think Bishop's done well anyway, so we're okay with Bishop playing another game. So, guys, you gotta learn to put the ball into space, man. That that run on the wing would have been so much more useful if that ball was just put out into space and you just bring that. You force your teammate to make that run, but then your teammate makes that run, will get to the ball first, and then they have acres of space, and they could just be maybe the center back can drag. Being in that space on the wing when you're transitioning is so huge because now you ask the left back, if, for example, if you're bringing the ball up the right, are you going to come mark me and close me down? Because if you do, and my striker is hugging the center back that's closer to me, then you risk my center back getting in front, or you risk my striker, I should say, getting in front, and then they can just pass to that side, and the striker, sure, maybe they're not center ready for the goal, but they at least now have the ball, and they can use that side. They can use their body to keep the ball facing the side of the touch, and I can just
I owe
continue to move the
allegiance
ball
to
down the
no
wing and
entity.
use the ball to pull up defensive
I
line back.
intend to live by my own
Gary
code
Miller
now.
Gamer, hello. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Welsh Dragon Gaming, for the follow as well. I am well. Welcome along. How was your stream? How was your stream? What were you playing? And if it's FM, what is your save? Let me know, please. We are playing an interesting one. We are playing Counter Logic FC, a homage to Counter Logic Gaming, which died last year, and uh, all of the starting 11 members are somehow or either former fans, former commentators, former whatever, friends of people involved with the CLG organization. We all still keep in contact every day. So that's what the save is. Yeah, good mate. Tested today, mate. Well, stream is Nottingham. Okay. Okay. So I take it you're in the Prem with Forest, right? Uh, so France are 3-0 up at half. And they've had 45% possession and they're 3-0 up at half. Oh, yeah, yeah. They've just looked way better. Colombia had 5 shots, but only one on goal. They just don't look. Colombia just do not look comfortable in the ball. It's like the high tempo press from France is really causing them a lot of fucking problems. So yeah, nice. Have you? What season are you in? And well, let's start there. What season of your Nottingham save are you in? Uh, so this is season 4 for us. We started in level 20, and now we're in level 17, and we are 9 clear with 6 to play. So we have 2 days to go until our next fixture, and we're looking all right to get promoted again. I'll say that. So, um, but welcome along. Um, my name is Benakage. It's great to have you all along. So I just want to say that because a lot of people say it's Benny Cage, and it's not. It's Benakage. So, uh, but yeah, so it's great to have you. We're also recording for the YouTube, so all of this will go on YouTube as well. We have over 90 episodes already of this save on the YouTube. So I'm actually uploading or trying to upload at the same time because my backlog is growing. This is episode 69 on YouTube, and I'm uploading 61 right now. So there's that. But yeah, let me know what year you're in with Nottingham and how the save has actually gone. Like, have you won the Prem? Have you won the Champions League? Or are you in your first season and you're just trying to stay in the league? Let me know. So, um, let's see. Uh, we are slowly getting there. The processing, and I've said this before, the processing is going to take a while. It is a 408,000 player database. So it is very, very large. And on top of that, uh, um, each up and I should say after this next game, each fixture is going to be 3 weeks apart. And the transfer window is about to. Tyler Harrison, fucking Jack now is injured. What is going on, man? Jack's injured now. So Wellman, who I was going to bring on as my substitute striker, I am I going to have to actually play Kerry Evans? I don't want to play Kerry Evans. So here's what I'm going to do. Ben Brindley is going to come in for Jack. That's a natural replacement. We already know that. Wellman is on the bench. He'll be basically the Ben Brindley sub, right? Because fucking Jack's hurt. So I gotta get a replacement for Jack, which is gonna have to be Kerry Evans, because Tyler Harrison's hurt. He's out for 2 days. So now I'm gonna have to play. I mean, I could just play Harrison and say fuck it, which I might do because I'm not a fan of Kerry Evans. Why did I just swap Silo with him? I should swap Harrison with him. Uh, we're banged up, man. We're getting a little banged up here, and we've only had one game in 2 weeks, and we're getting banged up with training. So what a mess, man. What a fucking mess. So we are gonna tick over. We'll be one to go. I've skipped forward, so the second half has started in France, Colombia. Oh my God, she's acres offsides. Acres offsides. I mean, she's offsides by like 4 or 5 yards. So, we got Halifax under 18s too. This is my problem too. I'm pulling all these people away from the under 18s league. So now I'm like, are we gonna win? Because we're top in the under 18s league. So I'd like to stay there too if possible. It'd be nice to win both this year, but we'll see. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I did. So anyway, but welcome along. So we've got Olympics all day today, by the way. I got rugby after this from Thursday, and then we'll be into opening ceremony. So I think the rugby, I think, is 3 hours. Opening ceremonies, I think, is 4. So you figure that's 7 hours, and I've got about an hour left in this, maybe. So that's 8. So we'll probably just start yesterday's coverage by the end of today, and then we'll be back with more tomorrow. Okay. It's the right idea. That ball was the right idea, but that's a hard needle to thread, and she overhit it. So, but that was the only option she had was for that cross. 49th minute here. France 3-0 over Colombia. So I forgot that this day is going to take forever because the transfer window opens. So it's gonna be so fucking messy. I really hate when the transfer window's open. I hate it because I have the players. I don't need to sign players, but now I got to defend against the scavengers for a month. Fucking, I can't. I hate it when the transfer window's open. God damn. And that's the only reason it's taken a while to even get into the first is because the window's opening. All right. As, really? Nice. But yeah, live every morning during the Olympics at 7:38 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Don't fuck off, okay? I hate this. I don't know about you. I don't know about any of y'all because I've had like 3 raids today, which I'm so grateful for. But those of you that stream, I don't know about all y'all. Every time that I tweet that I'm going live now, I get some graphic designer liking the tweet. And I don't mind that part. That's whatever. What I hate is when they DM me. And it's like, I'm sorry, my DMs are not for your promotion. Like, I don't need a graphics designer. You put graphics designer in your bio on Twitter, I immediately know why you're DMing me. Like, I know immediately why you're DMing me. I don't care. Like, please, I don't care. I have no interest in your services. If you cared so much about me going live, you would click the link and come into the stream and say something. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's a bit elitist. Okay, fine, but I'm not asking donos or anything. I'm just saying talk. But for me, it's like I get spammed every day now by these graphic designers that like these tweets, and not all of them DM me, but I would say about half of them do. And it's like I'm like, guys, I have my DMs open because first off, I don't want to be a dick to the world and the people that follow me. And so that should have been a pen. That's a pen. Is it? It's been given. Okay, good. Um, Columbia have a pen, of clear pen too. That's a Stonewall pen. It's been called. Um, but yeah, like my DMs are not open to be solicited. They're open because of being someone from the Counter Strike space and having to constantly have it open to share news, to share thoughts, to share opportunities. I mean, you can get hired by having your DMs open in Twitter. So it's like it's not there for you to ask if I need graphic design services for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's Columbia's pen, 54th minute. They need to make this to get back in this game. They're 3-1 down, or 3-0 down, I should say. So they need to make this. So, okay. Okay. We're 2-7 favorites. She scored. Columbia scored. Usme, and it's 3-1. We are now a new, oh my, 59 matches without being beaten. They break their conceived, yes, it's a personal one. Let's go to the pre-match press conference. Let's kick it off with Tom Foster, SkySports.com. Potentially one game away from promotion, assuming results elsewhere go as they need to. Are you confident? I'm very confident. What impact do you think the good performance in your last match will have in this fixture? We need to continue to work hard. Brat has been with you in your journey up to that's how important the player is. He's been for club. His record speaks for itself. Will Brat be straight back into your plans after injury, given his important to your plans? He's one of our best players, and we'll need him. He'll play. He's not going to play this game, but he'll play once he's back. Can you talk about rumors linking you with? I have no idea where these rumors have come from. I don't know where the stories come from. Well, there's that. So 3-1. There is time if you're Columbia. There's time. You figure you're 3-1 down. You score in the next 20 minutes. You've given yourself a quarter of an hour to level. I mean, it's only the 56 minutes, so plenty of time. But you need a second goal. You got to get a second goal if you're Columbia. So that's a bad pass. It's. Oh, she's called it. Well, it's outside the box, so I get why, but it's taking forever just to get to the second because the fucking transfer window. I hate it here so much. Ah, it'll always be bad the 31st first second when the transfer window starts, and then the 30th, 31st, and first when the transfer window ends. It'll be the worst. So we just gotta bear through. Knuckle down, bear through. But yeah, it's because of the nature of the database. It's fucking huge, so it takes forever. So where am I here? Oh my god, I have so many injuries. Oh, damn, so many injuries. Uh, let's see here. Where's Football Manager? I'm trying to tap back in. Under 18s fixture clash. 3 suggestions. Uh, no, they're all injured. And now you're unavailable. And now you're unavailable. So monthly analyst report, best performing monthly analyst report, overall match momentum. That's the last one. Team defending versus league average. So final third passes against per game is pretty high though. Uh, passes attempted, it's always through the middle of the box. Attacking forward, Snicky. This is their performance versus league average. Goals per 90 is incredible. Key passes per 90 is really good. Non-penalty XG per 90, 0.62. That's very good. And then creativity of Spaps. Of course, he's hurt, but assist per 90, half an assist per 90 minutes. So 3.58 progressive passes per 90 minutes as well. 2.59 key passes per 90 minutes. Wow. Best performing attacking player analysis, Snicky. Worst performing attacking team analysis, and that is Rolls Reserves, actually, now. Uh, surprisingly. The dates for January, 2 games. Sunderland make frack offer. Here comes the fucking transfer offers again. No, thank you. Uh, let's see if we can get to the second. See if we can get to the second. It's a bad injury going on here. Somebody from Colombia has been injured. Oh, I need to reload my. There we go. There we go. Who else? Oh, Jay Cullis is doing a Grand Prix watch along. That's nice. Is Lucy commentating? Commentating, I think. Commentating the Cash Cup final. Badger is almost done his 24-hour stream. How about that? What a fucking legend. So, good on you, Badger. That's a really bad injury. Like, there's no way she continues after that. So, she can't re-enter from the byline. So, she's not allowed to re-enter from the byline. So the ref is telling her you've got to go to the touch. You can't be here at the byline. Like, you have to treat her at the touch. So, interestingly enough, I don't think they've subbed her out. So I think right now Colombia are playing with 10. Unfortunately, that should just run out for a goal kick. Yeah, it will. She's going to walk all the way back down to the tunnel. So looks like she will need to be subbed. West Ham beat Bournemouth 3-1. That's good. Bournemouth were relegation candidates, so they needed to pick up that win. Monthly board, we're in a B. We're at a B. Don't know what to say. Squad dynamics. And there's training. We should finally tick over, and it should finally be match day here. So, 63rd minute now. That is going to be a lot of stoppage, by the way. That was like a 5-minute stoppage. So you got to think with the initiative that they're adding more time on, we're looking at like 11, 12 minutes of stoppage time here. The only caveat would be if like France scores another and it's 4-1, the game's basically over. So if you get to 4-1, they might just say, instead of adding on 12 minutes or whatever, they might just say, just play the 5. So I I rather like that when they do that. Oh, that's a nice move. It's a shame the finish wasn't there, but that was a good move. Oh, what a move. She scored. Colombia scored. I that's just brilliance. That's just so good. The ball was really good, but the touch was even better. Like the ball into the striker was really good. It was a looping ball over the top, curling away from the striker, and she comes down and turns her body like this with the defender on that side, takes a touch to get it wrong side of the defender. The defender tries to go around. She uses her body and takes one touch and accelerates through to get past the defender, and then she's got the keeper coming out towards her. Keeper's only about 3 yards. Manuela Pavi in the 64th. The keeper's come out, made herself very big, and she's just managed to get it past the keeper and tuck it in the far post. It's really, really good goal. The amount of skill to use the body to block that ball and then be able to put it out in front of her like that is very good. I'm telling you, man, Colombia aren't pushovers. They're always a decent side. You can't take it for granted. You can't take them for granted at all. They'll burn you if you do. So it's a foul throw. She didn't. Oh, she took it too deep. They're gonna retake the throw. She just took it too deep. Yeah, that's a foul. So yeah, I don't know what the point of that was. It's match day though. Let's get prepped, shall we? You almost feel like, at least I do, almost feel like France needs a fourth goal here, and then maybe it'll be out of reach. But there's still 25 minutes left. This game's set up well. For those on Twitch, by the way, you get the ads in about 200 seconds, which is good. We get it now, not in the middle of the game. But you will have the ads in now about 3 minutes. So, and they'll last about 3 minutes as well. Columbia's trying real hard here. Hold tight. Still watching. Still almost on the process. We do have an under 18s match as well, by the way. Okay. So. Let's see. We are the marquee matchup again. First, fifth. CLG versus Standard St. Wilfrid's. The expectation is we win. No. Reject all transfer orders for bot. Towel shines as Broaders finds fitness for Counterlogic under 18s. We lost. Bailey on the pen in the 12th minute before Towel in the 29th. Spiteri in the 54th to go back ahead for Halifax. They scored again in the 60th and under from Nichols, and then the again in the 73rd from Suoto, or Suto, I should say, and then Liam Lawrence got one back for us in the 90th, but the game was far gone by then. 4-2. We are only topped by 2 points. So Leamington under 18s drew. We're topped by 2 points. Spaps is the only one that's not ready for a fitness test. Akoni Kun had his and passed. Everybody else has not been required. Let's go to the tactical meeting. We're going to tightly mark Casper Pilkington. And everybody looks pretty good. Sheamus is back. Akoni Kun's back tomorrow. Jack is back in 5 days. We'll keep him out. Spaps is not ready for fitness test. He's out for 6 to 12. Brat is out for 4 days, so we'll keep him out. And Mukendi is out 2 to 8 days, so we'll keep him out as well. I think we have 5 subs names. We do. So let's submit the team. We'll come back to this song, by the way. Where are you? Pause. Thank you. Because we got to get ready for our lovely introductions. Let's get ready to go. Teams are warming up. Where's the team sheets? Here's the team sheets for you all. They've made 5 changes to their starting lineup. And we are going to point the finger and say, let's go. Recent form shows them in 9th place. We're first. We need to show them why. Rollins is nervous. He don't get nervous, but he's starting to get a little bit shaky. Let's go. Counter Logic FC. Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves. There's the table. We're double the points of Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves. We're 9 clear. We can go 12 by the end of today. Let's go. We're underway. Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves will get us started. Oh, Columbia are asking. They want to. Hi there, cookies, cookies. It is a cookies. Hey, cookies. How are you? Cookies, I think you're in this game. Yeah, you are. You're in You're in midfield. So, welcome along, Cookies. Yo, I'm starting, Paul. You've been starting, bro. You've been starting. Your career stats, real quick. Let's take a look. Right, 62 games. This is only game 69, by the way. So you've played 62 of 69 games. You've only been hurt for 7 games over the course of 4 seasons. 23 goals, 19 assists, 7 Player of the Match awards. So here's Akoni Kun and Snicky and Sheamus on the left. 7 Player of the Match, nice. Yeah, out of 62 games, man. Oh, what space. Cookies, go on, Cookies. Go on, Cookies. Oh, off the post. Off the post. Here's Cookies again. To me. Twinkle. So, I hope you're enjoying the Olympics. Penalty. No penalty. No penalty. Handball in the goalkeeper. Here's Sheamus. Cutback pass, mate. Cutback pass. It should have gone to Twinkle. It shouldn't have taken a center pass to get there. Cookies had to get rid of that. Over to me. Twinkle. Okay, that's a good pass. That's a terrible cross. And that will be a corner, actually. So, surprisingly enough, Cookies, I have the French and Colombian women's football on the side screen, the game from Thursday. So, we're on, I've got that up. France lead 3-2 right now. 73rd minute. So it's been a very good game. Colombia looked. Oh, good save, Bishop. France looked really good in the opening half, and then Colombia's come out since about minute 55 and just looked incredible. Uh, so this has been a pretty good game. Cross is dealt with. Shiba's going to run that down. I was watching judo and fencing this morning. Nice. I'm going literally chronologically through the Olympics. So I have this from Thursday, then I have the rugby from Thursday, then I have opening ceremonies, and then I have literally I'm going to be jumping all around. And I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait, man. So I didn't realize, by the way, that it's been literally a hundred years since Paris hosted the Olympic Games. Like, that's crazy. Twinkle, me, Cookies on the turn. Cookies has to go, and that's way over. Goal kick. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed them. I love them. This is a free kick, I think, for Colombia here. Poor shot. Yeah, but you didn't have an option. Oh my God, this is way far out. Don't go for goal. This is like 32 yards out. She's gonna go for goal. That's over. That's way over. Did you what? No, I have to watch opening ceremony. I will be watching it today, probably. Uh, to please do not spoil anything for me. Um, but I will be watching it today. Like I said, I got the football on now. I have the rugby afterwards. That's 3 hours. And then I have opening ceremonies right after the rugby. So I will be watching it. That's headed away. Oh, come on. Why did you not keep the run? Here's me, Cookies. Me. Could be a great ball to Akoni-kun. Akoni-kun, I think Snicky's off. Yep, flag's going up. They're offsides. So. But I never get to talk to you, man. I hope everything is great. I hope the family's good. Uh, you know, I hope life in France is treating you well. Here's Tom. Oh, go on, Tom Set. Tom Set, you're in so much space, man. Just take the fucking shot. That's going to be put out for a corner. So, I'm going to be live all this week and all next week, by the way, with Olympics, Football Manager, Hearts of Iron, Hearts of Iron 4, Euro Truck Simulator 2, F1 2012, maybe F1 24, but maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, I got a lot going on these next 2 weeks. That's a good move. That's a good move. That's a very needed block. Columbia with a corner, 76th minute. Meanwhile, in this game, Hughes going to have a crack. Good block. Frack just scrambles it away. That's fine. Go on. Sneaky. Couldn't get down in time. Start to run in time. Here's a cross. Cookies! And it's just over. It's just over. Badger Casuals have taken the lead. They're the team. Oh no, Parks is down. Non-contact injury. And their keeper puts it out so he can get treatment. I know one thing, Cookies. The French men look like they're going to run away with the football. Because I was watching U.S. and I'm like, I know a lot of the players, and I'm like, or know of a lot of the players, and I'm like, you know what? This is actually really good under 23 side from the U.S. And then I saw like y'all have fucking Lacazette playing for you, and I'm like, nah, we're gonna get fucking. And then we were just getting our shit pushed in, and I'm like, nah, man, you got Olise and Lacazette playing for y'all, like, it's fucking raps, man. This is like, y'all look so good. So. Somehow Columbia's got away with it. Oh, she hit it over. Here's Pilkington. Oh, good, much needed header. A much needed header. Here's Twinkle for Akoni-kun. We need to like hunker down here. Cookies. Cookies. Keep going, Cookies. Keep running. Go on. Sneaky back post, and he's hit it too high. Or they've hit it too high. We've only had 3 shots, and no, none of them are on target. How about that handball game, eh? The Sweden Norway one I actually watched earlier today before I went live. That was actually a really good game. It's a shame because Norway were leading a lot. And, oh, Snicky, go on, Snicky, score! Oh, they needed to take that shot right away. They just couldn't get it on target. Oh, go on, Cookies. Good touch. Pen, ref. So it was, yeah, yeah. But it was good. I got France Colombia on. I watched USA Zambia in the women's football. I got France Colombia in the women's football on. And then we got rugby afterward. Thompson! Oh, what a he's put that on the bar. He's put that onto the bar. So, uh, they're in the 79th minute in the game I have on the laptop, the France Colombia game. So, here's Pilkington. Sherrod. Oh, what a bad giveaway. Go on, Snicky. You got options as well. So that's a deflection out for a corner. Oh. I just want to score, man. He's got a bruised ankle, but like he can play through it. He's fine. Boateng is going to grab that corner. Into the 80th minute now in the France-Colombia game. That's halftime. We outshot them, but we do not have a shot on target. We need to find another level. We simply have to be better in front of goal. Where's the point finger? Seemed demotivated. Why? We have to be better. It's true. We have to be better in front of goal. Ease off tackles, please, because you're booked. I'm booked. So. But how are you, by the way, Viva la Corona? How are you doing? I know you were here last night, so let me know. Did you sleep? Everything good? You slept well? I did not sleep well, unfortunately. I only got about 4.5 hours. I just couldn't fall back asleep. Here's Cookies. Trying to find Parks on the right. Myself, Twinkle, a Konikun. Oh, put him in. Sheamus, take it. Take it. Sheamus. Boateng has it. Here's Frack, Twinkle. Twinkle. Oh, Snicky. Oh, no, it's too far. Pilkington's going to head it clear. Lawrence is going to take it. Come on, boys. What's going on here? Callum Thompson's not playing well. He might be the first sub. Same with Parks. Parks isn't playing well. Slept better. Had just finished the F1 race. About to make dinner. Oh, yeah, they raced in Spa, right? It was Spa this weekend, right? Who won? That you can spoil, because I'm not watching the F1 season this season. I just haven't stayed on top of it. So, what a bad move. Pilkington could put him 1-0 up. Oh, he's absolutely stuffed it over the double Mercedes. Which one was first? Was it Hamilton? That's interesting. Russell ahead of Hamilton. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, good ball, Konikun. Get that, Sheamus. Nicely done. Oh, good knock on. Good cross. Snicky there. Win the header. Over. Over. Russell ahead of Hamilton. How about that? That is a nasty collision. So. Oh. Shit. I gotta switch the cars. I'll be right back. I'm in back because I went out yesterday, and now I gotta switch the car so everyone else can get out. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Holding up the teammates. Yeah, pretty much. Uh, we're being held here, by the way. Hello, Fast Eddie. Welcome. 4 times with a chance of winning the top three was within 1.2 seconds at the end. 4 teams, sorry, with a chance of winning. So what? McLaren, Red Bull, Mercedes, and what? Aston Martin? I would imagine in that race. So, uh, Ferrari. Oh yeah, Ferrari, of course. Yeah, sorry, Ferrari. Yeah. Sorry for the delay. Um, I only have a small driveway. It fits one car, like width. So, usually, depending on who goes out or who's doing what, we have to switch the cars. Forster is. Oh, fuck's sake. So Thompson's not playing well. Parks isn't playing well. We're not scoring. I don't know what to do here. How's the team teaming today? This is the first time we're losing. So I think we make some changes. I think we got to bring on. I think we're going to bring on Sila, and I think we're also going to bring on Sean Warner, and then we're going to monitor Snicky. And if they don't do anything within the next 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to probably bring on our last sub. So Leclerc had pole but ended P4, I think. Nice. So it's a good race. I have a love-hate relationship with Spa. It's a great track. It's it's so annoying to race in the wet. Like it's fucking terrible in the wet. Uh so but it is a great. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that is nasty. There's a VAR review in the France-Colombia game. I think it's got to be a red card. I think she steps right on the Achilles. So, she's going to the back pocket. Yeah, it's red. It's straight red. Yes. Nah, Spa is one of my favorites to drive. Yeah, it's fun to drive in the game. Like, it's a really fun track. As a watch, it's not particularly too good. I don't think it is. Today might have been the exception, though. But I don't think it's particularly the greatest to watch. Aquinikun's pump that back in. Go. I need somebody to fucking step up. I told you guys you got to be really better in front of goal. And we're not better in front of goal right now. Somebody's got to fucking put one in. So the thing I don't get about the Colombia-France game, by the way, is the problem isn't the tracks, it's the ground effects and tires. It's the tracks as well. Uh, like some of them aren't greatly designed. Uh, uh, Saudi Arabia is not a good watch. Why? Because the track isn't great. Same with Las Vegas. The track design is not great. Miami isn't a good watch. Uh, it's a better watch than Vegas. Oh, come on now. Don't. Fuck's sake. Boys, what are we doing here? I think you got to come out. Sam Wellman's got to come in. I'm giving you enough time. It's not. Ground effects has basically killed all overtaking. I mean, yes, but also track design has an effect on that as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, plus tires are really condensed. There's not a ton of difference between tire compounds. Maybe. Oh my God, cookies! What have you done there? Come on, boys. Pick it the fuck up. Twinkle. Ben. Brindley. All the way back to Brott. Or Bishop, I should say. Brat's not even playing in this game. Well, any hopes of a Columbia comeback are pretty much dead with that red card, by the way. They're in the 88th. We are in the 76th here. I've made all 3 subs now. Twinkle. Sheamus. Somebody fuck. Sheamus is offsides. Christ. I mean, track design also has an effect on things. You know. Oh, I've hit the post. Are you kidding? So that was a good stop, Cookies. But now more's needed. Oh, that's a great stop, Bishop. We're gonna go very attacking here. That is still in the back post. Warner's put it out. I've had a glitch in the jerseys, it looks like. So. Oh, that's a terrible pass. King's just wasting time. Come on, ref. Make him put the fucking ball in. No, they scored. Well, we are going to lose our first game in 59 games. It's been a good run, but I got FM'd by injuries. I mean, Jack Lemon is out. Brat is out. Fucking Mukendi, our backup striker, who's been really good when he's come on, he's out. So we're looking like we're going to get FM'd. Wellman there. Boateng has it. It's over. Throw in the towel. We're going to lose our first game since the first season. I brought my bad luck. No, we're fine. You're fine. I'm just annoyed because, first off, I mean, they are 4th. Sheamus! Oh. But they're just so wasteful in front of goal. Like, it's just been so wasteful. So, like, why is it that I can put Ben Brindley on in the midfield? He can play fucking phenomenal. The team doesn't miss a beat. Spaps has been hurt before, because obviously he's hurt as well. The team hasn't missed a beat. Spaps and Jack get hurt, and all of a sudden everything goes to shit. Like, it's just like, we've been good, but it just is frustrating when, I guess it's just FM. It's frustrating when your team plays like shit. It's just football. It just is. But like, Sila hasn't done anything. This is one of his first. Sila used to be amazing for us. This is one of his first. Wellman's offsides. Like, the team can't stay on sides. Like, I get frustrated with. I hate to say this. Forgive me, Snicky, but. And maybe my expectations are a little too high and I have to taper them. Don't get me wrong. But I get frustrated with Snicky a little bit because they'll come out and they'll bang in like 5 goals in 3 games. And you're just like, fucking hell, they're on fire. And then they won't score for 3 games. And I'm like, where the fuck is it gone? Do you know what I mean? Like, and then they go back and they score like 4 in the next 2. And I'm like, amazing. And then they don't score for the next 3. And I'm like, what the... So it's the inconsistency that kills me. That's what kills me. We are going to lose again at home. Both our losses in the history of our club are going to be at home too. I hate fucking losing at home. I want to be impenetrable at home. Standish win. Standish win. Yep. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, they've won. Let me reset the volume on that. Thank you. And that was so low. Anyway, let's the thing that I don't like is I'm without net. Oh, you lost the internet? So, uh, is it? Why can't I say I don't want to throw the bottle? No gesture. Because I just had a massive storm coming through. Okay. Um, I'd want to maybe this. How, that's fine. They're all inspired. Look fired up. Okay, cool. We should have fucking won that game. Well, if anything, we should be getting a point out of that game. But that is lost power 2 for 5 minutes. That sucks, Sig. Jesus. The summer storms are wiping you out, man. This is like the second time in a week, or second time in a week and a half, or something like that. So, okay. That's that no sweet victory this time. We didn't even get the dupe. We got duped. Uh, so that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Let's return to the music at least. I'll go back here. I think I'm we're ways through this playlist. They're playing 10 minutes of added time in the France-Colombia game because it's obviously 3-2 and not 3-0 like it was. They're in the fourth minute of added time. So when they finish, we're going to take a break. We're going to get through this post-match press conference. Um, Part of me think I don't even want to say it was Dwight Bishop. Like he might have been able to do better on the first goal. There was no chance he's saving the second. Carlton and Cone 2-2. Ferguson in the second minute before Jones in the 26th. And then after the break, Abba in the 79th. And Donald in the fourth minute of added time levels it for Cone. They draw. Badger Casuals won. They beat South Manchester 2-0. Smith in the 20th before Latif in the 37th. So not only did we not win, but they gained 3 points on us as well. We are stay safe, by the way, Zig. Stay safe, will you? Please. And they gained 3 points, so now we're 6 clear with 5 to play. That is frustrating. It's just frustrating when the whole team plays dog. I played okay. A few other players played okay. A few other players played average, but like overall, the whole team was dog. So the run has finally come to an end. Parks is fucking. Oh, he's only out 2 days. Okay. Let's attend the post-match press conference. Kick things off with Dean Higgin from the Blizzard. Such disappointing result surely means back to training ground and back to the drawing board for you. Uh, it would be foolish to change a result. Well, believe in our project. There we go. Not the result you wanted today. Honestly believe there were several elements of performance that augur really well for the. No, I don't want to say that. We weren't good enough, and I haven't got much more to say. Unacceptable. Well, this is good. But we weren't. Your 10-match league winning run is finally over. You must be disappointed. I'm really proud that we were able to put so many matches in succession. We'll say that. Your side dominated the ball with 73% possession, but you somehow find yourself on the losing side. It's obviously frustrating to not even come away with a point from the game we dominated, but we've got to learn from our lessons. Yep. You learned your team was denied by the woodwork no fewer than 3 times today. To say you must be frustrated. I still can't believe what happened. I'm not sure how we didn't win that match. Uh, I actually kind of am more disappointed with the performance. We didn't play well enough to deserve it. Like we need to finish. That's just the end of. We need to finish. Uh, Jess King earned plenty of plaudits for his performance today. Yeah, impressive today, it has to be said. Your team ranks among the best in the league at retaining possession. I've always believed it. Can you offer insight of why you set up? Uh, you know, Carlton have been a surprise. So far for all the wrong reasons. Former summary class is permanent. Thank you. I don't know why you're asking me about Carlton. So I didn't lose temper. I just said it was I we weren't good enough. So Park's being a bitch to the papers, man. And made sure the team. Yeah, because you played shit. Parks particularly was poor in that game. So it's whatever. I'm not bothered by it. It's whatever. Uh, I mean, you can't go on a 59 game unbeaten run, lose one game, and be against a team that we dominated 73% of the ball against and outshot. And we're like, well, everything's peachy. No, you played well enough to win the game. You put yourself in a position to win the game, but you didn't win the game because you weren't good enough. You weren't. Your finishing wasn't good enough to win the game. So, uh, and then he's happy with the post match. Get the fuck out of here. Uh, I fucking hate this game at times. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the YouTube recording. Thank you so much for watching. CLG FC episode 69. I'd say nice, but it wasn't that nice. We lost. So we'll see you for episode 70 in the next one. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care.